Many people are not familiar with the term unschooling and are curious about how we do it. So for today's video, we're gonna let you take a peek into what a typical day looks like for us.
Happy Kids Learning!
This morning, they woke up and started talking about desserts.
Too much desserts there. Animal? Yeah. You could only eat one dessert.
What are you telling your brother?
Do not eat desserts all the time. Yeah,
Why?
Because it's not good for your tummy. We only eat one dessert, not many desserts, Mom.
Okay.
It's funny what you said. No.
What are desserts?
Desserts are candies.
What else?
Like cakes, lollipop, and also ice cream and candy. Yeah, and candy.
I try to include them in doing household chores, even though it takes longer than usual to do them. At least it keeps them busy. They enjoy the idea of helping Mama and showing us that they are capable of these tasks. Observing their behavior through schemas helped me in understanding what kind of environment or activity to expose them in. Schemas are repeated pattern of behaviors that children go through in order to learn or observe their environment. My kids are currently going through a trajectory schema, which is all about movement like throwing or dropping objects, climbing, jumping, playing with running water. Instead of stopping them with their natural instinct of throwing and letting myself be frustrated, I just let them throw the pillows on the floor. It may look simple, but matching their current interests to the schemas they're going through actually help them deepen their learning.
Ta-da! Can I help you?
We always incorporate learning all throughout our day. There is no specific time for learning alphabets or colors. When I spot an opportunity, we just learn them. What shape is this one?
This. Rectangle.
Yay!
Also rectangle. And then a square.
Yay! You did it! Oops! Like for example for this one, while they're doing this simple task, I asked them to observe the shapes that are unfolding in front of them. And just like any other siblings, 1 minute they're fighting, the next thing you know, they're very sweet with each other.
It's this pretending. No, I'm not pretending. It's pretending.
Are you angry?
Yeah.
There, stop it.
I'm stuck here.
You cannot go?
I'm free. I'm free again.
They will free you again. Every now and then, they also create their own games. At their age, they learn how to entertain themselves pretty well.
You are free. Yeah. Again. No. Got you. I got you.
During breakfast, it's our time to chat about random things, and here's an example of that.
Mom, you need to eat also. Mom, you need to eat also.
Yeah, I will eat too. Richard, why do you have so big spoon? I'll get you a small spoon. You want? I'll get you a small spoon. Why you don't?
Papa will laugh. My stomach is dot.
Just like other multilingual people, our kids also couldn't help but mix some words in English, Filipino, and Russian.
What? Is it good?
I want to buy some paint for the face
Why?
because I want to paint my face like putty. Also me.
Okay, we can ask Papa later if we can find some face paint. I'm not sure if they have
And
it here.
we can stay a lot of time and paint, and then later we can wash it. We only have magazines here.
What is magazine in English?
Oh, they only have market. Tibilissimo.
Market.
What is Stabilissimo? What do you want to do there?
I want to buy some paint.
Do you know where Stabilissimo?
No, we need to ride a taxi. And we will ride an airplane to go to Philippines.
But we're not going to Philippines.
No, later.
Okay.
But now we don't have some money.
Why do we need money?
Because I want to ride an airplane to Philippines.
What do you want to do there?
I want to play with Cedric and Ate Ina.
But they're in Singapore, not in Philippines.
I want to go in Singapore to play with them.
You want to go to Singapore?
To play with Ate Ina and Cedric.
Okay. So we're not gonna go to Philippines anymore?
Yeah. Also, I want also to go to Philippines. Uniapso.
Tikushobso.
Ate yan yet.
Dayan
Dato kaya substitute as dollars. Clean up.
Clean up. Pasiba. What are we gonna do today?
Clean up.
Oh, good idea. What
No,
else?
play.
Huh?
Play.
Play?
Play and clean up.
What else should we do aside from playing and cleaning?
We work together.
We will work together.
We will play. Mommy, Babushka only speaks on Russian.
That's why I'm gonna translate this video to Russian so she can understand.
It's Vasilisa and I miss Vasilisa. Can we send this video to everyone?
Yeah, sure. To who?
And to Vasilisa.
Who is Vasilisa?
Emma. Vasilisa is the small girl that plays with me. And we love her. Today it will be a good day.
What are we gonna do today?
Richard and I will help you clean up.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't be fooled. My kids don't do this every day, but sometimes they really do help me, just like this day.
First, no, Mrs. And we have a little bit. So, please.
We always make sure that they spend some time outside the house too, so a park or a playground nearby is one of the priorities whenever we're looking for a house to live in.
I will paint this.
Okay.
I have two.
As much as possible, I try to do activities that are nature-based or those that require materials that are already available at our home. For example, as part of our activity, I asked them to go around and find different kinds of leaves. Then I cut them into puzzle shapes.
We're gonna do leaf puzzle.
This?
Yeah. Okay, you find a match.
It's a very simple activity, but it helps develop concentration, patience, hand and eye coordination, social skills, shapes recognition, problem-solving skills, and many more. As you can see here, initially Richard was just watching Dea, but later on he got encouraged when he saw Dea was able to do it, and then he decided to try it by himself too.
No, our this. This will be all green. This will be all green.
Okay, good idea.
Then when you put it in the paper, it becomes no.
Richard also tried to mix some colors by himself. He was frustrated at first, but then later on he understood how to do it correctly.
It became blue.
What color did you mix?
Blue. Now I will mix. When
Okay.
you mix red, it became pink. Tingnan size. Nina. Tingnan size. I'm gonna make a rainbow made of many colors. I'll paint Daya.
Dea also practiced how to write her name.
I want to put behind. That's
Oh,
a good
okay.
idea.
As you can see, most of the time I just follow their lead with what they want to do and just give them some guidance. So far, this kind of approach is working for us instead of forcing them to sit down and do some activities they're not really interested with.
I want some hand cream. I'm stuck.
Can you tell me whether you...
I'm stuck.
I'm finished.
I'm finished.
Show me what you're painting. What
A
is this?
rainbow.
You're gonna make a rainbow?
Yeah.
My kids love art just like me. They get excited whenever we have new art materials. Painting is one of the favorite activities in our home. They don't mind doing it a few times a day, and they can really sit in for hours and just draw or paint. They also like to practice writing letters on the ground. Recently, Dea started to learn how to write Russian or Cyrillic letters. Dad! While Dea was busy writing, Richard just went around by himself to pick up some sticks, and then he came back to us to show us the letters that he found. They love to recognize letters in different objects. What letter is that?
I don't know.
What letter is this? Where's Y?
Why?
Where's Y?
Why?
Y? I? Is it E? Kids love it when I join them for painting, especially Dea. She loves to watch me paint and learn basic painting techniques. Then we headed home to prepare lunch. Our kids love vegetables. Most of the time, they prefer to eat them raw or steamed.
Did I eat this broccoli?
If you remember our post about Dea vlogging, this was the day she took that video. Small.
Small broccoli is so much hot.
Do you like it? What do you call this? Broccoli.
Wow!
While I prepare for lunch, kids usually play with themselves or with their papa or with their nanny. We hire a nanny whenever we can. This time we hired a nanny from Russia and then she traveled with us to Armenia and Georgia. As I have said, as much as possible, we try to include kids in doing household chores and make them understand that everyone should contribute something to the household, even as simple as picking up their toys after they play. It's a great way to teach them responsibility and self-confidence. Of course, we're not always successful with this. There are moments they refuse to do anything. What works for us is when we try to turn it into a game instead of just simply asking them to do the chore. Then they went to the balcony to watch sunset and talked about random things.
1, 2, 3.
What is it?
Table goals.
Is it working?
No.
Why is it not working?
Because it's old. Can I? Because I'll fall. I'll die. Look, it's so small. Wow! I can't put that. And then, Mom, I think we'll go to that swing behind it. Cross the road and then
Do you know how to cross the road?
with this one or maybe walk you this left and right.
If there are cars, will you cross?
Yep. No. When the snow goes, you cross.
What did you say?
When it's green, you cross. When it's red, you don't cross. See the red go and make stop. See the red go there? Only you put this forward and out. In the motorcycle! There!
What motorcycle? What is that? What is motorcycle?
motorcycle? Motorcycle. Motorcycle. Disgusting. But you don't like me, okay? Go. Hey, disgusting. This is blood.
Why are you laughing?
Because Richard followed it.
I don't know why,
Hey,
but
what?
these kids find it hilarious whenever they hear the words
Farted?
poop, pee, or fart. So that's it for today. I hope you had fun watching. If you want to watch more videos about unschooling or maybe about schemas and play, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching!
Let the door